What do you tell a tortilla chip after it graduates from college? Corn-gratulations. What do you call the best student at corn chip school? The acorn. What do corn chips use for money? Cornbread.
Those are awful.
Why didn't anyone laugh at the tortilla chip jokes? They were too corny.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jones.
And I'm Dave.
What's the best corn tortilla chip?
We're about to find out.
Two bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.
Alright, so last week we showed you guys what the best queso dip was.
That was a fun one.
What do you dip in the dip?
Corny jokes aside.
You got a chip. So what we're doing today is a yellow corn tortilla chip variety instead of the white. We have more corn varieties, yellow corn varieties than we did with the white. So we have a variety of different brands, some of the bigger names, while some are some that you may not have heard of before.
Yeah, I haven't seen a couple of these, so.
So what we're going to do is a blind taste test. Dave and I don't know what brand we're trying. We're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 10 to determine which one you guys should be buying at home.
Mm-hmm. Number one.
Number one.
I'm going to look for something that has authentic corn taste, which should be kind of sweet. I like the graininess, and then I want some salt.
Yep, I want some salt, and I want to make sure a chip that can hold up to some dip, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like a thin and crustable one.
No, I'm a pretty aggressive dipper, so I like a chip that's going to stand up.
Yeah, aggressive dipper.
Yep.
Got pretty good flavor.
That's really good.
Definitely corny. Pretty brittle. Probably on the thin side.
A little bit. I like the flavor. I'm getting the salt.
So you got for a rich corn flavor. This is pretty good.
Yeah,
good
this
start.
is a good start. I don't want to go too high,
Right.
but I want to do it some justice.
I'll go an 8 as a real start.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, number 2. A little less corn flavor this time. Less salt too.
Not getting the punch that the first one had.
So this is similar to the first one, but just tone it down a little bit on flavor. So I guess with this one, the dip would overtake on the flavor rather than the chip.
It's a vessel for dip.
Yeah.
I still like it, not quite as much. Let's do 7.5.
Okay. I think we'll go down to like a 7 for that one.
Okay.
3.
These are pretty thick.
Yeah.
Got a good crunch.
Much different flavor though.
I love the crunch.
The crunch is good. The flavor itself, this is maybe one of the organic ones because it's
It could be. After you swallow it, you really get the corn and the sweetness and salt.
It's very fresh tasting.
Yeah, these are like authentic chips that you would get in a Mexican restaurant. Just not heated up and hot.
For me, the grain flavor is off-putting. So I can taste a lot of grain in this one rather than corn.
And I'm just the opposite.
You like the grain
I like
flavor?
that.
So mine, I'm actually going to dip that one down to a 6. This one wouldn't be one I would traditionally use.
I like this one plain because it kind of tastes toasted. And I like that about it. So I'm going to go, I'll do 8.5.
Okay, wow. Everybody out there says Dave and I do not disagree. That was the largest difference that we've ever had before.
I think so.
That's what you call a squabble.
Yeah.
Number 4.
This one looks grainy. Yeah, gritty and thick.
More corn flavor on this one though than on number 3.
I think so too.
Saltier too.
You get the salt at the end for sure.
This one almost has the aftertaste of popcorn.
It does. It really does.
That's different on the chip.
I wonder if the corn is roasted or something that makes the...
Yeah. Roasted is a good aftertaste. What are you going to give them that one?
That one's pretty darn good. I'll go 8.5 again.
Okay. The thickness is still there on that one. I think the corn flavor is better and the salt is better than that number 3. I'm going to up that one to about a 7.5.
Okay. You're being tight.
Number 5. So thicker than our first 2, but not quite as thick as 3 and 4.
I get a lot of salt.
More of a traditional corn tortilla chip flavor to it.
It's tamed down a little bit.
It allows the corn flavor to stick out more because I don't think it has any grain.
Right.
With those previous 2 we had.
The more I eat it, the more I like it.
Yeah. Want to split that last chip?
Yeah.
I really like that one.
That's a pretty good all-around chip.
I'm going to give that one an 8.5. I like that one.
I will too.
All right, number 6. These are bigger chips.
Pumpkin
that's for sure.
chips. You got a triangle on that one.
Hold up to some dip for sure. More corn flavor on this one. Ooh, a lot of salt though. This is the saltiest one we've had.
Yeah, this is.
Wow.
Still has a lot of grain. It's thinner than I like, but I was eating it plain. It's a good chip.
Yeah, wow, man. The salt content, if you're not looking to get bloated,
Yeah.
no, avoid those. But it's got really good corn flavor to it.
Not quite up there with some of the others, so I gotta go an 8.
Okay. I'll go back down to a 7.5 for that one. It's just too much salt.
Yeah.
All right, last one, number 7. Back to a thinner chip. Got a rich corn flavor to it.
It really does.
This one might have some grain in it too. Slight aftertaste.
Do you prefer the rounds or the triangles?
I could go either way. As long as they dip, I'm all right with them.
I think with dip, I like round.
Get more consistency.
Yeah. Easier to put in your mouth too.
Not quite as salty as the one we just had. But still pretty good salt content.
I'm picking up more corn flavor.
We give that one.
8.
Okay, I'll stick at a 7.5 for that one, I think.
Okay.
All right, so after trying all 7 varieties, we have a winner, and it's the return of a familiar name in some of our taste tests is Wild Harvest. So it's our local store brand, and it's organic. And so the difference on this one was a really rich flavor for the corn and a good salt content.
It really stood out. The corn was, seems like it was fresh ground and just baked and had good salt content, was sweet.
Yeah, and it had a good texture to it too. It's pretty thick, so overall good winner.
Yep.
And tie at second.
Another organic. Garden of Eden.
That's a funny name, Garden of Eden. Whoever came up with that was a marketing genius.
That was a good one.
So Garden of Eden, not one I traditionally see in our store. So this is one that we said at the beginning you may not have seen yet. So if you haven't tried it, check this out, Garden of Eden.
Made with organic yellow corn. And another brand that we see a lot in the store is the Santitas.
So Santitas is either in your snack section or it could be in the Mexican section too. So check both places if you don't see it first. But that one kind of surprised me because it's traditionally a cheaper brand.
It is.
But it had a really good taste quality to it.
It's one of my go-tos just because when I buy chips, I know we're going to be making it for like 4 or 5 people, so I have to buy a lot of chips, so I usually buy 2 or 3 bags of these.
Yeah.
But they really are good.
So again, let us know what you guys like. This is just a two ball guy's opinion. Again, Wild Harvest came out on top, and we had a tie at second, another organic brand, and one of the most popular brands we have.
Yeah.
2 bald guys eat stuff and talk about it.